This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. T.J. Carey right there in coverage. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a 1st down. And
he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Mike Evans.
Ready? 30 base. Good job, baby.
He'll look to throw. He gets it to Cooks. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. They'll set up to throw. It's caught. This is White. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? But a lot of offenses say touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Here we go. 60 or. Ricky.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. He completes it to Evans. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. This quarterback now already over 200 yards in this first quarter. And he's got another 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1.
Ready. 18 Gator.
This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Got him in. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. Now back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
We go! And Lobo. Snap.
Looking to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Give him 32 on the play. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
60 outlaw.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Steps away to his left. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
On the ready.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll look to throw here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The cover.
Come on, set. 18, Gator. Coming to you, coming to you. Five.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go deep, tighten up.
Back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It's a party now.
2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
On the set.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way, just reached up and pulled it in, had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mohamed Sanu.
General West. Check out
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And Gronkowski hauls it in for a Patriot touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover.
Ready, set. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Not here. Now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his target. It's Evans. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready. 50, plant.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Come on, let go.
They're going to look to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining.
Down. 18 Gator.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Check. Lucky.
Recon, 132 fighter. 5.
He'll drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to fit it into Gronkowski there, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw here. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. 3rd down here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. He's got Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 33 yards that time. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Hey, 6-6, pull it high.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't stop us.
Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player...
And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's Sanu on the catch. And here he'll get it down to the 7. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage.
Set up. 18 Gator.
Ready? Tight end left, tight end left.
Snap.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll set up to throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use?
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Saquon Barkley.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. 5.
Now back to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's complete. It's Gordon. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Able to get this to Gordon. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Gets it to Gordon. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
8 reads. 80 weapons.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You ready? 58, Mike. Quarterback, don't get nervous. 61, matchbox, lights. Now.
Back to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add.
Come on, set. Red logo. Blue draw portrait. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. This will be caught by Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Hey, let's go.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. 20! They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
It is taken in by Cooks for a Patriot touchdown. Brandon Cooks, touchdown number 18 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for the Patriots. And even 40 yards. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. They'll drop the throw. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Brandon Cooks. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Set. 30 base. Protein spill. Check it.
They're going to look to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Back to throw now on 1st down. This is caught. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
218, chopper. He's crossing. Now.
He'll drop to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, but now it's 3rd and goal. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Back to throw here. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a miss.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Pats, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire